Right now, so many of us are stressed and overworked. We're stressed out with everything kind of going on in the world. So how do we make ourselves happy? It's a simple question that's maybe not so easy to answer.
That's right. So best-selling author Dr. Daniel Houtman is sitting down with us to share the keys to being happy and living your best life. Doctor, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you very much.
So those are just some of the things that we get in this fabulous book of yours. But first I want to ask, why is it that you felt inspired to write this book?
You know, I have lots of people that come to me and they come to me with the same type of story. You know, they want something more in life. They're looking for something that would make them feel more alive. They know it's there, but they're lost, or they're not, you know, they don't have a real grip on what it is that they're looking for. So they're looking for something that's much more meaningful in life. And that's why I started to write this book.
And I know the book starts out with a man sitting in a wheelchair. Yeah. What is that about, or what does that symbolize?
Okay, you know, the man sitting in a wheelchair, no legs stuff, and I ask him, how are you? He says, I'm doing great, but my body's falling apart. And so what he was really saying is that there's more than just this physical body, because he was doing fine, but his body was just really falling apart. He was, a pretty sick person, but inside he was doing great, and he really felt great. So, yeah.
And in your book, you also talk about how people don't like pain. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Oh, look. Us humans, we don't like pain at all, and we try to stay out of pain in any way. And what we usually do is we find something that will distract us from the pain, and that can be alcohol or drugs or something, so we don't feel the pain in life. And so when we have that type of thing going on, we look for ways to get out of it. So, yeah.
That makes sense. And I know also you talk about we are not in control. Kind of make that a little bit broader.
Yeah, look, when we are in control, we think that we're in control. But if you just stop and think for a minute, if we were truly in control, would we be going through what we're going through? Would we have the pain, the hurt, the misery in life? No way, because we don't like anything like that. So we would not go down that track. So we're really not in control. There's something more that's really in control of everything. We're only in control of the little things in life.
Right, not in control, but you also talk about how the earth is kind of like a school. So I thought that was really interesting. Will you expand on that?
Yeah, the earth is a place where we can come and learn. We have different experiences. Everyone has their own experience, and they learn from what the challenges that come in front. So it's similar to being in a school. We learn things, we grow, and then the next challenge comes in life. And so if we can be aware of the fact that we're going to constantly learn things, and we can learn things from both sides, both positive and negative. So we have those opportunities presented to us. When we start learning more and growing, it expands who we are.
And there's so much to go through in the book. I know you talk about, vibrations, frequencies, that, that we all have a gift. But really, I think what I want to get to is there hope for us? Is there hope for getting into that happy place?
Oh, most definitely. Look, when we know that there's a problem, for every problem, there's a solution. We just have to keep trying and moving in that direction, and we can resolve those issues that we have. Everyone wants to be happy. No matter who it is, they want to be happy in some way. So they'll keep working, and people are stuck. They may not know how to do that. But if they keep trying and keep working, they'll find that answer, they'll find that solution, and they'll be happy in life.
And Doctor, I know we only have a short amount of time left, but in that, the first step is really the hardest, I would say. So how did you kind of get started on your spiritual path?
Oh my goodness, I started when I was a young child. And I had questions, and I asked questions, and I wanted to know more, and I kept learning more things about life in this world we live in, and that's what I've continued to do throughout my whole life.
We're very lucky that you get to share that with us, your journey and everything that you've learned in such a great book for everyone. I'm going to let them know how to get a hold of this, but I want to thank you, Doctor, so much for coming and sharing your knowledge.
Most welcome.
Oh, absolutely. To learn more about Dr. Houtman and his keys to being happy, you can get his book on Amazon.com and learn more by logging on to thespiritdoctor.com.